Fergie has a very low center of gravity. He's big down the bottom, so it was hard for centers to move him out the way. He would stand his ground. Ratliff doesn't have that type size. However, Ratliff is an attacker, and for Wade's defense, you need an attacker to get through there and put some pressure on the quarterback. It may work out. I just really feel bad for Fergie. He's one of my favorite players. He's an emotional leader of that defense. He gets everybody motivated. He calls people out when they're not doing the job. So he was like the silent leader that none of you really heard about that much. So we're going to really miss Fergie, but we can move on without him. Isn't it funny how T.O. had such a huge day on Sunday, and I haven't seen him lead off Sports Center. I hadn't seen him all plastered all over the media at all, hardly. Now I'm here to say, if T.O.'s gonna get all this publicity when he does something wrong, why does he get it when he does it right? This weekend, he did everything right. JJ and MB3. Everybody knows by now that MB3 is the more effective runner for this team. The offense had a different energy when MB3 was running the ball. It doesn't all have to do with stats. All these people that want to throw stats out there between JJ and MB3, it's not all about stats. It's about the energy that he gives to the offense. Somehow these guys want to block him. Somehow these guys want to plaster somebody to get him through the hole, because they know when they open the door for this dude, he's going to do everything he can to get as many yards as possible. JJ, he still has the speed. He can get outside and he can do things for us. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right now, with JJ starting and with MB3 coming in, it gives the defense two running backs to have to prepare for. And they're two totally different styles. So I like what's going on now. They both got the same amount of carries. Maybe MB3 should get a few more than Julius. You know what I got from the game? We're not as good offensively as we looked, and we're not as bad defensively as we looked. We'll find that out during the season, I'm sure of it. And one thing I was thinking about with Wade's defense, we all know he's a defensive mind, comes from a defensive school of thought, was an incredible defensive coordinator for the San Diego Chargers. However, I look at other people and what happened to them. I look at Marvin Lewis. He came from being a coordinator from an incredible defense. Now he's with one of the most powerful offenses in the league. We look at Tony Dungy. He had one of the top defenses in the league with Tampa Bay. He goes to Indianapolis and becomes an offensive team. Look at Brian Billick, who was one of the top offensive coaches with Minnesota. Put up crazy numbers with that team. Now he's with the Baltimore Ravens. He won a ring defensively. So maybe Wade is going to help us more on offense than he will defense. You can even look at Tom Landry, who was a defensive coach with the New York Giants, but when he got to Dallas, he revolutionized offenses in the NFL. I don't know how it happens, but it happens.